So, welcome to my new series. This is my model bus series, and you are looking at my recently built model bus garage, which if I put here, well, I'll put it here at the camera here. The black, the colour black, the black on the right has been painted a while now, so, and the one on the left is a recent one, so I'm leaving that to dry. For now, I'm not going to demonstrate any buses on this due to the fact that this bit here is drying. Well, even that bit is a bit, I'll leave that a bit longer. And yeah, in this video I will be featuring a selection of my London Transport and Transport for London buses, plus a few that have been in London and near it, yeah, plus a few latest purchases as well. So for now, I'm just going to probably change the camera view and move this garage out of the way and get on with the first part of this video. I'll return in a minute. So here we have four of them, 4 London Transport ones, and from left to right we have a Bristol K with the wartime utility body. Then next to that is an MCW Metrobus Mark 1. Next to that is an RTL bus, and the last one is a BMMO D9. Right, I won't grab each one and just turn it round and tell you all the bits. Like, you've got this bit here, there and everywhere. I'll just move the camera down to our first one. So this is the Bristol K with wartime utility body. This is for London Transport, this one, and it is pictured in wartime livery, as you can tell by the roof. It's a bit darker. And say the next one, yeah. The fleet number is B5. The registration number is FXT423, and it's working route 97 to Brentford. And yeah, it is a rear entrance vehicle, as you can see here. And that's it for this bus, really. And we'll move on to the next one. So this is a MCW Metrobus Mark 1 with single door layout, as you can see picked in yellow, and the fleet number is M1447 with registration number GBU9V. Yeah. On route W8 to Chase Farm Hospital. This destination blind you see here, this is the only one that carries W8, as if I move around to the side, and it's the same on the back, just says 8. I think this is because this bus, well, the real vehicle of this wasn't actually one that was bought by London Transport from new. It was actually bought new at Manchester, and London Transport have actually bought it from them. That's why it's a single door layout. It's rarely found on London buses. And that's all to talk about for this one. So moving on to the next one. Right, so this is the RTL, part of the RT family. The only difference between the RT and this one, the RTL, is that this is fitted with a Leyland radiator. That's the only way you can tell them apart on the outside. There is no fleet number carried on this one, and its registration number is JXN356 on only to Newfield. Now, if you were reading right now, it says OK Motor Services. Yeah, it is in that livery. So why am I putting it with London Transport vehicles? Well, this because originally this was a London Transport vehicle when it was bought new. I'm not sure what fleet number it is, but it's probably not STL, RTL something. So what if you look at the destination blind anyway, you see it's got a three departure. If I look at, say, my Metrobus, going back to the Metrobus, you can see it's got three there. It's got the route number, then its main destination, and several destinations before it reaches the main one. So that's why I've got this one sat here with all these. Moving on to the next one. This is a BMMO D9 with fleet number OM5 and registration number 3016HA on the London Transport Round London Sightseeing Tour. These are not, the BMMO D9s are not actually bought new by London Transport, the same as the Metrobus there. These are actually from Midland Red, and these are actually bought by Midland Red from new, and yeah, London Transport have acquired them and taken the roofs off them, made them up toppers. Yeah, Midland Red always acquired vehicles based on their own designs and things like that. Sorry if the picture's going a bit dark and then comes light again. I'm not sure why. So anyway, right. So I'll move on to the next load. See you in a minute. Now we have 3 buses from Wrightbus, 2 new bus for Londons and a Wright Gemini. Right, moving on to the first one, which is this one here. This is a Volvo B70L on a Wright Gemini with Wright Gemini Mark 1 dual door and 10.1 meter body, and it's in the livery of Arriva London, as you can tell by the, you could say cream, but the Arriva say it's stone anyway. Going up over the roof there, and finishing near the wing mirror, as you can see. This one is VLW80 as its fleet number. The registration is LF52USU on Route 141 to London Bridge Station. This one is not painted in this livery at the moment. It's all over red right now, and I think it has been taken off Route 141. I think it's been replaced by the Gemini 2s. And I'm not sure, I think this one will maybe appear on sale. Not this model, but the real vehicle will be on sale. I don't know when, but it's probably going to be on. If you're interested. But I think that's because London Transport, or Transport for London, try and keep a fleet with buses that are no older than 15 years or something like that. Yeah. Moving on to the next one. This is a new bus for London. In London United. For London United. And its fleet number is LT71 with registration number LTZ1071 on Route 9 to Hammersmith, and it has, if you can see there at the back, it has an open platform at the back. There's not much to say about this one, so we'll just move on to the next one. As you can see, it's another new bus for London, and this is for Go Ahead London General. Yeah, London General. Sorry about the thingy in the camera there. Yeah, this is for London General under Go Ahead. The fleet number is LT189 with registration number LTZ1189, and it's on Route 453 to Deptford Bridge. This one differs from the previous one as the rear platform, as you can see there, is closed. And also this one is the only one so far in this silver livery with red lining, as you can see around the front there and down the side, and it goes round the bus really, that red band. I do believe this silver livery is for 150 years of year of the bus, I do believe. I think the new bus for London of this year, that not this year as in 2017, but the year that this bus came out, was picked as year of the bus. So I'm not sure on that, but I think LT150 was the first one to have this paint scheme. So, and this one's just followed in line. On these new bus for Londons, I'll do this, and you can see on the left is LT71 and on the right is LT189. But if I look at VLW80, it hasn't got its fleet number or the company 3-lettered code for the company on the roof. It's just plain red with that stone band, whereas the new bus for London, they have a white roof with the company 3-lettered company code and the fleet number. I do believe this is for, is it Centrecom, I think, that Transport for London has. I think they can zoom on the bus and pick out that it's that one, LUB stands for London United Buses, I do believe, and GAG stands for Go Ahead Group. So they can look at it and say and know where it is. I think that's what that is for. And I do believe, as of now, my right Gemini has it, not on the model, but in real life I think it has that white roofing bit with AVL and VLW80 on, like these two. Right. The next section we shall look at is buses that are not necessarily in London Red or etc., but vehicles that have come into London in my collection. So I shall pause the video and we'll have a look at them. So here we have another trio. These are from left to right again. And Routemaster ERML, a Leyland Atlantean with MCW bodywork, and the Scania Omnicity double decker. So starting with the ERML, this is ERML 2306 with registration CUV 306C on route 409 to Forest Row. ERML stands for Routemaster long or lengthened if you want, and if you can see, there is a shot. You get on the top deck, you get 3 windows, then a little one, and small half a window size, and then 3 windows to the back. The little window in the middle there is where the lengthened bit comes into it, or else it would have been a standard, looking at the lower deck, a 4-bay window vehicle. So looking at the model itself, this is the retooled ERML with the wing mirrors and the windscreen wiper, as you can see on the front here. And in the back at the platform there'll be a bulkhead window, and the bars are picked out, and also the windows on the bus is a flush. And I think the lettering and numbers are more crisp, and yeah, this one is in London Transport Country livery. I know you're thinking, well, why didn't I put them with the red ones, even though it's green? Yeah, doesn't really matter, it's London Transport. But there is some sort of like coincidence. I'll have to pause right here just for a minute. Apologies for the quick interruption. Shall now move on to the next model. This is a MCW bodied Leyland Atlantean, and it's in the gear hostess livery. Now, it sounds daft, but this is not actually the word gear for this is not actually picked as being queer. It's just not sure, but that's what it's named anyway. It's for Scout Motor Services, and its fleet number is S68, and with the registration NRN, should I say, 613 on route number M1 to London. And yeah, Standerwick and Ribble had these also in these colours, and they were also named gear hostesses. So apart from that, there's not a lot to talk about, so I'll move on to the next one. So this is my Scania Omnicity double decker, and it is in Metrobus livery, and it is in the livery when Go Ahead Group took Metrobus over, and the fleet number of this one is 953. Its registration is YN08OBP on Route 409 to East Grinstead. Now, if you recall earlier, when I read the route number for my ERML, it was also on Route 409. Now, if I go back to it, if you can see there, on the right hand side where the sub destinations are, on the right hand side at the bottom it says E. Grinstead. Now if I go over to the Scania on the city, as I said, it is also going to East Grinstead. And yeah, so probably this bus is not copying the ERML, the route that the ERML was on, but near enough. Well, it goes to places that the ERML has probably gone through before this came on the scene. There you go, like Caterham, it says on here, Caterham there, and on the side of this one it says via Caterham there. So yeah, apart from that, there's not a lot to talk about this one. Just that inside there is a ticket machine picked out in yellow and a interior mirror in there, which looks quite well detailed. You cannot open the engine compartment on this one, as this one is actually a Routemaster knockoff model, and on this one you cannot open the engine compartment. So really I'm going to leave these three, well not leave these three, but pause the video and move on to the next load. So moving on to the next three, and these are my recent purchases. Starting from the left is an Optare Delta, then an ADL Enviro 200, and then an Alexander bodied Land Olympian. Right, we'll start on the Optare first. This is a Trent Buses vehicle, and it is fleet number 314 with registration J314BVO on route number R19 to Derby via Spondon. Is that right? Yeah. If anybody wants to comment on that, if I'm pronouncing it right, then good. If I aren't, sorry. Yeah, I've already got one of these, not precisely with Trent. I've got one with Barton, and they're pretty much similar in terms of livery. So yeah, I don't know if I'll show you the Barton vehicle, but if anybody wants to, just do please leave a comment if you want me to show it. But moving on, sorry for another interruption. This is my ADL Enviro 200, and it's the 10.7 meter long version, and this is in Headingham and District Omnibus Company livery, and it's their fleet number L370, and its registration is EU58JCJ on Route 95 to Tollesbury. Like my Scania Omnicity, you get a visor mirror in this one, and a ticket machine, plus engine compartment that opens. So yeah, as this one is a Great Master North Chord vehicle. There isn't really a lot to talk about this one, so we'll move on to the next one. This one is a Alexander bodied Leyland Olympian with triaxle and a narrow front entrance, and this is in KCR livery. Not sure what that stands for, but there you go. It's Honkanese, and it's their fleet number 222, and its registration number is EV4633. It's on route number K11, going to City 1 Shatin. Is that right? But like I say, if I'm pronouncing these wrong, I do apologise. Also, it's written in Chinese. Chinese, because, well, Hong Kong is part of China, so there you go. And yeah, that really concludes this video. I'll probably do other videos of maybe light vehicles that relate to each other, like London Transport and Transport for London type vehicles, etc, etc. I'll probably do one showing vehicles in my bus garage, probably do more with them in the bus garage, so just waiting for the bus garage to dry out. So for now, really, until if you want to find me, I am on Facebook. Just type in my name, which is George Holland, and you'll find all sorts of stuff. Well, not all sorts of stuff, but I'll be posting these videos on there. And I'm not sure about YouTube, but if anybody wants to give me advice about starting a YouTube channel, then please do. So I'd like to hear from you. And for now, I'll end this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.